no taken. Putting everybody behind him currently. Happy birthday, Lenny, coming up on Tuesday. Happy birthday, Lenny. Lenny's birthday's on Tuesday. So it's Muller and Whitcraft. Again, Whitcraft does have an outside chance nailing down Rookie of the Year tonight. Then it's the Red Shirt Brigade being led by Chad Lees to the 107, Hendricks to 45, hanging on to fourth currently. Good strong run, a big long jam right in the middle of this one for the drivers like, Krieger and Robinson to trade paint, actually almost traded bumpers. Muller leads halfway home. Here comes Lee's battling Whitcraft down for second and third. Schiller at fourth. Andy Moore starting the back row. He's past four cars, now running in the number 5 position. Whitcraft shuffling backwards now. Had a bad turn in turn one. He'll drip backwards. Schiller will take the spot. He's going to try to hold on next to Andy Moore for at least a top 5. 2 to go. Muller and Lease. More jogs to the outside as he have enough room to move. Charlie Holmes has the white flag out, 1 to go. It's Muller, Lease, Moore, and the 44 of Schiller. Muller's going to try to block the outside. He opens the door for Lease, 3 wide. Andy Moore might have a shot. Checkered flag is in hand. Your heat race winner at the line. Going to wait for the official call on this one here. Andy Moore by a bumper. From the back row to victory lane comes Andy Moore by that much. That is why he is your 2022 track champion, Rick Porter.
That was a close finish, let me tell you.
Front row, Ken Dene, the 25, and Steve Litchfeld, the 32. Out of turn 4, let's drop the green. And Litchfeld trying to recoup how he finished last time here. He didn't like his presence whatsoever. He'll take the whole shot. And as he brings the troops out of the corners, we're not going to have an official lap. Let's try it again. Dene on the inside. Litchfeld's on the outside. Charlie Holmes is now we're green. Late model triple crown race. You never thought you could get it done here at Tomah. Well, I'm sorry, my friends. We have and we will.
I'm not sorry.
To the top spot. Lap number 1.
I am not sorry. I'm glad to have him here.
It's Litchfeld, Brady Little, Ken Dene. Here comes Bernhagen slowly working his way through the field. He's like Andy and Matt Moore. Leave the outside open and wave goodbye.
That's about it.
Bernhagen won the first 2 stages of the late model Triple Crown. Started 19th in the Big 8 late model series and won that one. He's now up to third, 3 laps in. Litchfeld leads, and Brady Little, Bernhagen going to work on Little to the inside. A little bit of a bump and run there up a 2. Here comes Born Tracker battling Dene door to door for 4th and 5th. Bernhagen for the moment trapped behind Brady Little, who's trying to play a good game of defense. Oh, here we go. Bernhagen all up underneath the 18 car. Little let him know I'm here. I'm coming through like a freight train.
A little bump and run action going there, Dan.
Halfway home is there. Those two continue to battle. Litchfeld increases his race lead, exactly what he wanted to do. You got to run away from the 28 and the field. 4 to go. Brady Little sticking and staying with Bernhagen. Malin Borntrager now up for the ride, sitting in the top 4. As Bernhagen and Little continue to battle side by side. 3 to go. Steve Litchfield not happy with his first time here. Coming out of Partyville, Wisconsin, the Country Plumber 2020 Chevy SS. 2 to go, and the battle for second place is a stout one. It's Little, Bernhagen, and Borntrager all locked together, second, third, and fourth. White flag is out, 4 left turns, and a front straight remain for Litchfield. His brother, one of the Dells Raceway Park Dominators, will be in the next heat race. Oh, man, I wish he would have been in this one with Bernhagen. They would have locked horns right out the bat. Checkered flag is out. Steve Litchfield, your heat race winner. It's going to be Little, Borntrager, Bernhagen, and Danae rounding out your top 5, heat race number 1. Charlie Holmes out of turn 4 says, let's go green. Happy 10th birthday to M-Jam on the 16th. Happy birthday, M-Jam, on the 16th. Out of turn 1, it's Theron Raisin. Patrick following line in second, back to third. Is the 90 of Marquezan's Michael Goderski. Kendrick Cryer, the young man, trying to work his way through the field. How about that? Ran Legends last year. Past couple of years. He's the 2022 Rookie of the Year at Golden Sands Speedway. They got a big Labor Day race coming up. Finished second in points. The full throttle minion, and he goes to work on Patrick. Three down, 7 to go as Theron Raisin tries to pull away from the field. Look at Mike Litchfield from the back row. Past Bennett and past Goderski. He's up into 4th already, battling Cryer. First time that Cryer and Litchfield have been at this racetrack. I think this is a first for Brazen Bennett and Goderski as well. Congratulations, welcome. Cryer back to 4th. Litchfield working on Patrick for 3rd. Halfway home, it's all Theron Raisin. From the Cryer Racing Stables in his 2022 Chevy, the full throttle minion Kendrick Cryer, holding his own in 3rd with the always tough Quattro Mike Litchfield. Brazen Bennett, 3-time WYR late model champion. That's a tough task up at Gakana.
That's a tough task anywhere.
Derek Porter, for some of these guys never being here before, they're proving themselves early.
They definitely are learning their way around this Tomah track.
2 to go. Theron Raisin's Adler's Decorative Concrete Toyota Camry is hooked up tonight. He and Litchfield have walked away for their heat races. His time by white flag is out. 4 left turns and a front straight remain for Raisin. Then it's Patrick, then Cryer, then Litchfield, and here comes Bennett. Cryer's got problems, or Patrick's got problems. Checkered flag is in hand. Theron Raisin's your winner. Cryer to 2nd, Bennett to 3rd. Then it's Litchfield and Goderski. Not sure what happened to Patrick's 40 machine. But Bennett was already going to work on Litchfield on the inside coming up a turn 2. He has got a top 3. Getting Western Technical College involved.
Yeah, this
what an outstanding job.
Really.
Green flag flies for Dawson Fry and company. Look at the 4 of Hot Rod Hawkins going to work on Dawson Fry already, coming out of Mackenzie Park, Illinois, at a Rockford Christian High School. Oh, here goes Backus off on the old Dick Trickle track. And Hawkins leads. It's Hawkins, Fry, and Hellickson. Landon Fry to Royal High School. The Fry Trucking Chevy Malibu is going to meet the number 4 quickly. Hawkins wants to pull away down the front straight. Ken, you always got to remind yourself, these are high school racers. And they're not racing like they're freshmen in high school, I tell you what.
They sure seem to know their way around, don't they?
Fry takes the race lead away from Hawkins. Dawson Fry running third. Here comes Hellickson, your quick timer out of the back row, running fourth. Ann Green out of Eau Claire Memorial High School. She's an old Abe, the daughter of Jesse Green, one of our sportsman drivers at lacrosse. You know, I wonder what it's like to be the driver's ed teacher for some of these drivers.
I was running that same thing. How do you top this?
How do you teach driver's ed to championship high school race car drivers?
I think they may teach the teacher a thing or two.
I could just see that right now. Hi, I'm your teacher, Mr. Diker. Hi, I'm High Rod Hawkins. I'm here for driver's ed. I want to teach you a certain thing, Mr. Teacher.
There you go.
2 to go. Do you think they teach drifting in high school?
I think
they use the terms white knuckling in high school.
Probably an acquired term on that one.
Does the teacher call you a hot shoe as the white flag comes out? 4 left turns to the front straight remain.
My teacher called me something, but I can't say that here.
Boy, it only took about 3 laps for Landon Fry's machine to really kick in. Checkered flag is in hand. Victory lane awaits the 24 Landon Fry. Hawkins will take an impressive second. Hellickson third. Fourth is Dawson Fry. And Ann Green will round out the top 5. Green flags up for Kennedy Krieger. John Eckelberg to the tower, please. John Eckelberg to the tower. Can you find him real quick, Kim? Will you text John, tell him I need him up here, please? So again, it's Jackson Martindale, our newcomer, leading the charge down the back straightaway. Behind him tonight, Jacob Mathenson. 2 Illinois guys getting it on together. Bumper to bumper, they come out of turn 4. Krieger back to third, then Fry, then the rest of the field. Ashton Kinsey did not qualify or practice. Then he had a fuel line problem. Second time he's had that problem in that car this year. Krieger shoveled all the way to the back. As Dobrats is going to try to work his way up into fourth, taking on the awfully tough Trenton Fry, who got it on last weekend. JC Diamonds 01 Pontiac Grand Prix of Stillman Valley, Illinois. That's Jackson Martindale being chased down by Matheson. Sure that they've raced together down around Madison many times. Martindale puts on the speed down the back straightaway, and Matheson catches him in the corners. 3 to go. Laps are getting awfully tight between Martindale and Matheson. Dobrats having a solid ride all by himself in third. White flag is out, 1 to go as Martindale's got his foot into it. Trying to figure out if that's a grumpy cloud on the side of his car. Checkered flag is in hand. Jackson Martindale first ever here at Tomah. Matheson second, Dobrot's third. It's going to be Fry fourth and Kinsey rounding out the top 5. Hennessy's got the quick race lead. A pair of 9s are going to go at it with Andrew Lamb. And the Rutzer, a newcomer to the racetrack, second and third. Andrew Lamb to the top spot. Rutzer right behind. Here comes Lundquist. And Hennessy, your top 4. The Gardner Gnome out of the back row in the top 5. So Andrew Lamb is walking. Oh, here we go. Gardner's the wrong way at turn 1. And Knack and Rutzer split the field. And that's going to bring the caution on with 4 to go. All right, going to be a single file restart. 4 to go. Andrew Lamb is going to try to take on the newcomer, J.D. Rutzer, as they come out of turn 4. And we're green. Andrew Lamb with a handful of laps remaining, being chased down by J.D. Rutzer and Chuck Lundquist in the 13. Amelia Marshall and Nick Bobby Hadler do battle for that 4th and 5th position. Lamb holding down the inside lane. He's only got 2 laps remaining. Rutzer right behind. Rutzer out of Port Washington, Wisconsin. Comes from Lake Michigan to the Mississippi. How about that?
Yeah, cross state journey there.
Rutzer's got it down to a car length. White flag is in hand. 4 left turns and a front straight remain. Trying to represent Tomah. Didn't race a whole lot this year, but he came back. Checkered flag is in hand. Rutzer, 1 more dash at him. Lamb on a turn 4. Heat race winner, Andrew Lamb. Rutzer second, Lundquist third, Marshall 4th. And Nick Bobby Hadler will round out the top 5. Yeah, it's about time somebody let you race. Nobody wants this car. I do. Remember, Larry's car was the one I hot lapped last year. Man, that was fun. Green is out again. Pearson, that's an awfully strong contender right there in the front row. Justin Marshall trying to hold on, almost clipped the back straight wall. And that's going to let Hennessy Jr. climb right into the number 2 position. How about the return of Dan Rozak? Where's he been, Rick Porter?
That's a good question. He hasn't been out here for literally years, so it's good to see him back on the track again.
This is going to be one tough Hornet feature tonight. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of fast cars out there being led by Jamie Pearson.
Big
Both
time.
Hennessy's are here. Morphy's back. Rosick's out there. Wallace going for a championship, and Finch is always tough.
Yeah, this is going to be a real barn burner when it comes to the features.
Battle for second is Mikey Hennessy and Mason Morphy. Morphy's got the outside rail, and he is going to pull away. Hennessy will go back to third. Then you got Rosick and Finch. What a tough 5 that is right there.
That's a mini feature in itself.
If we were playing lottery racing, any of those guys will be a #1 pick, hands down.
Yeah, just pick a number.
Rosick to the outside of Hennessy. Here comes Morphy. Wanted to go to the outside of Pearson. Brought it back for the time being. 3 laps to go. This is going to be a tough 3 laps for first and second and third and fourth, because Finch is now into the #5 position. Pearson, the Urban Cranberry 96 Dodge, is holding off Mason Morphy. Multiple wins in that 9 car. 2 to go.
That is not an easy thing to do.
You know, Rick, usually Morphy walks away at this point, but Pearson's making him work.
Yeah, he's definitely making him work for this. That's not an easy thing to do.
White flag's out. 4 left turns and the front straight remain. It's going to be either Morphy or Pearson unless they get together. Then it's Hennessy, Finch, Rosick, and Breeze. Marshall rounds out the field. Morphy's going to give it one more shot. Checkered flag is in hand, and Jamie Pearson's a heat race winner. Morphy's second, Hennessy third, Finch fourth, and Rosick rounds out the top 5. Out of turn 4, we're green. Finnegan going all over the place, trying to collect as many colors as he can. Mike Carlson wisely just kind of hung back there and waited for that to sort out. As Matt Himes got the lead, lap #1. Tom Spirowski out of Neenah, Wisconsin, and the 04 Cavalier doing a nice job of tracking down Heim as those two run 1 and 2 close out of turn 4. Brian Wallace getting a good challenge from half the Thurkus, Ben Thurk and Josh Schaller. Third, undecided, a couple of laps in. Tom Spirowski Jr. out of Necedah, making the trek down Highway 21 to stop up at Tomah tonight. I want to thank the Command Post Saloon for sponsoring the Hornets. Ben Thurk's got a good charge going on now at the halfway mark. He and Sporowski are going to go at it for second. Heim, your Rookie of the Year, continues to lead. It's Heim now, Ben Thurk, Sporowski, and Schaller. We're getting awfully close to being knotted up here with the top 4 cars with just 2 to go. Thurk to the outside of Heim. He started 6th in the field. Heim and Thurk, now Schaller. Mike Carlson has worked his way to 4th. Borowski Jr. back to 5th after challenging for the lead. White flag is out. 4 left turns and a front straight remain. Can Heim hold on? Thurk pulling away down the back straightaway. He'll take the lead. Mike Carlson's right there as well. They shut the door on Heim. Checkered flag is in hand. Ben Thurk, your heat race winner. Mike Carlson will take the second position. Heim third, then Schaller and Sporowski Jr. round out the top 5. Happy birthday, Jelly Bean, from your mom. I got to hug her. Saw her up her earlier today. I miss you. I do. Your mom embarrassed you right there. Green flag is out for the Duke John Beacon. And he's going to waste no time to try to get to the top spot. But here comes Austin Blank quickly. Austin Blank and the Duke John Beacon right there. Mike Grotz back in second. Grotz again is second in points, 14 behind Andy Muller. Grotz wants to win this one to try to gain some points, not knowing what Muller's going to do in our final heat race. McCracken started 6th. He's now running into 3rd. Austin Blank drops back a position. And Grotz challenging the Duke John Beacon. Almost went 3 wide. McCracken a little bit impatient coming out of turn 4. Wisely backed out of that one. And round and around almost is the 71 of Blank. Grotz winds her up and sends her home. Your race leader in 4. McCracken now to 2nd, Raines 3rd, Beacon back to 4th, then Brown your top 5. Can McCracken chase down Grotz with 3 laps to go? There is a good possibility. That's 2 hard-charging 6-shooters right there.
That is for sure, Dan. They're both, either one of those guys will take it. As long as Grotz can hold off on him, he'll be all right.
Got to thank Todd Scholes and the entire gang for claiming stake to the 6-shooters. TAC who credited him this year, and the Victory Lane had the 6-shooter shootout. And good to see Todd and the family had a chance to stop by the races a couple of times this year.
Absolutely. I always love having them guys out here.
Chris Brown goes to work on John the Beacon Duke. White flag is out. 4 left turns and a front straight remain. That's a good battle for 5th with Beacon and Brown. Chris Brown can't get much more to the inside on the racetrack, and Beacon's shutting him down. Checkered flag is in hand. It is Mike Grotz, your heat race winner. McCracken 2nd, Brown 3rd, Beacon's all the way back to 4th. And or the Raines, that is, his 3rd. Then Beacon, then Brown, your top 5. Number 3, Bernhagen and Muller in the back row. Out of turn 4, we are green. All right, 3 groups of kids getting ready for the Dyker drop zone. And Swervin Morgan tries to fend off the hard charge at Devin Glass. He'll take the top spot. And he'll claim it on lap number 1. Glass back to 2nd. Then it's Finnegan, TJ Murphy Jr. Matt Moore kind of wrangled up in the middle of this one. But don't count him out, him or Gene Ivico.
No, either one of those guys. They can work their way through the field pretty easily.
So Zach Swervin Morgan, a commanding lead early in this one. Matt Moore's going to force the 3 wide right up the middle goes the mouse. And Moore's cleared Finnegan and Murphy into 3rd. He's got Glass in his sights now for 2nd. Muller, your point leader, cannot get out of the back row. Muller has got to move up and get some cars picked off. Well, this chase for the championship is going to be slim heading into tonight's feature. Zachary Swervin Morgan with halfway home leading Matt Moore. Tristan Finnegan, Chuck Muller, and Sept Genevico. Chuck Muller's now got a bunch of open air to run on the outside rail. He is trying to finish in front of Finnegan. 3 to go. Matt Moore is coming on strong. Zach Swerve Morgan's lead of a quarter of a track has been shrunk to 2 car lengths.
And here he comes.
Moore on the outside. 1.5 laps remain. Here comes Chuck Muller. Look at this. He's going to run up into third past Finnegan. Moore to the outside of Zachary Swerve Morgan. White flag is out. 1 to go. Moore going to race up to the 3 on his outside one more time at the corners. Checkered flag is in hand. The mad dash for victory lane belongs to Zach Swerve Morgan. Morgan holds off Moore, Muller, Genevico, and Finnegan.
Boy, he worked for that one.